Hey, Patriots fans! We're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved New England Patriots. Before we jump in, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. This way, you'll stay updated and never miss any breaking news or exclusive content. The buzz around the league has been growing louder, and the kind of whisper that usually starts in quiet corners of front offices is now echoing through fan bases and locker rooms alike. The name T. Higgins is being spoken with a different weight, not just as a talented wide receiver, but as a potential turning point for a franchise that has been searching for a new offensive identity. From the way the rumor circulates, the New England Patriots are not simply browsing the market. They are leaning in with intent, positioning themselves as a serious player in a conversation that could reshape their passing game. Insiders suggest that the front office sees Higgins as more than a highlight reel athlete, viewing him as a cultural fit, a professional presence, and a reliable weapon who could immediately command attention from opposing defenses. This is the kind of move that signals ambition rather than patience, a message to the locker room that the organization is ready to accelerate its competitive timeline. The Patriots have long been associated with disciplined systems and understated stars, but this speculation hints at a shift. A willingness to chase a dynamic outside threat who thrives in contested situations and brings size, confidence, and quiet swagger to the huddle. The narrative forming is one of calculated boldness, a team known for restraint choosing to strike with purpose as the rumor mill continues to spin. What makes this possible acquisition feel different is the tone surrounding it. This does not sound like a casual inquiry or a backup plan, but rather a focused pursuit that has been quietly building momentum. The Patriots, according to chatter from league circles, have done their homework, studying how Higgins elevates quarterbacks by expanding the field and forcing coverage adjustments. His ability to win along the boundary, to shield defenders with his frame, and to stay composed in high-pressure moments is reportedly viewed as a missing piece in New England's offensive puzzle. The speculation frames Higgins as a stabilizing force, someone who could give a developing quarterback a safety blanket while also punishing defenses that gamble too aggressively. There is also talk about leadership, about how Higgins carries himself, how he prepares, and how that professionalism aligns with the Patriots' long-standing expectations. Fans are imagining the ripple effect, envisioning how younger receivers could benefit from his presence, how play calling could open up, and how the offense might finally find a rhythm that feels modern yet disciplined. Even without confirmation, the idea alone is energizing, creating a sense that something meaningful could be on the horizon. The Patriots' interest, as the story goes, is rooted in timing as much as talent. Round the league, teams understand that windows of opportunity rarely announce themselves loudly. They appear quietly, demanding decisive action. Higgins is at a stage in his career where experience meets hunger, where he has proven his value but still carries something to prove. That combination is reportedly attractive to a franchise that values internal motivation as much as raw skill. The rumor suggests that New England believes Higgins could be the type of acquisition that accelerates development across the roster, not just statistically but mentally. By adding a receiver who commands respect, practices intensely, and expects excellence, the Patriots could be trying to set a new tone. There is speculation that the offer being discussed is substantial in structure and intention, crafted to show commitment without compromising long-term flexibility. This is where the intrigue deepens, because such a move would reflect confidence in their evaluation process. It would mean the Patriots see Higgins not as a gamble, but as a cornerstone who could anchor the offense through multiple seasons of transition and growth. Another layer of this speculation centers on the broader message such a move would send to the league. The Patriots have spent recent seasons redefining themselves, navigating change while maintaining their core values. Pursuing Higgins would be interpreted as a declaration that the rebuild phase is evolving into something more assertive. Rival teams would take notice, recognizing that New England is no longer content to simply develop quietly, but is willing to compete aggressively for elite talent. The rumor paints a picture of strategic patience giving way to calculated aggression. Higgins, in this narrative, represents credibility. He is a known quantity, a receiver defenses must plan around, and that alone changes weekly game planning. Coaches reportedly see how his presence could simplify reads, stretch coverages, and create favorable matchups for others. This speculation is not just about one player, but about identity. It suggests the Patriots want to be feared again for their adaptability and their ability to maximize talent. blending structure with explosiveness in a way that feels both familiar and refreshed. From the player's perspective, the whisper suggests mutual intrigue. Higgins is rumored to be open to the idea of a fresh start, a new environment where his role would be clear and his impact undeniable. New England offers a stage where expectations are high but purpose is defined. The Patriots system, often described as demanding, could appeal to a player who values preparation and accountability. The speculation hints that Higgins might see this as an opportunity to become the focal point of an offense, to step into a leadership role that extends beyond the stat sheet. There is talk about legacy, about how players consider not just money or market size, but the chance to be part of a meaningful chapter in a storied franchise. In this imagined scenario, Higgins is not chasing comfort, but challenge. The idea of being a key figure in the Patriots' next evolution carries a certain gravity, one that could resonate with a competitor looking to define the prime of his career on his own terms as fans dissect every rumor, every subtle hint. The conversation keeps circling back to impact. What would it mean if this actually happens? The speculation suggests it would be more than a roster update. It would be a statement of direction. The Patriots adding T. Higgins would symbolize belief in their vision, trust in their coaching, and urgency in their ambition, even in rumor form. The idea has already shifted expectations, sparking debates about offensive potential and long-term planning. Whether or not the move materializes, the fact that it feels plausible speaks volumes about where the franchise sees itself. This is how big stories begin in the league, not with official announcements, but with whispers that refuse to fade, fueled by logic, desire, and just enough mystery to keep everyone watching closely. The second wave of speculation pushes the narrative even further, exploring how such an acquisition could redefine the Patriots' offensive personality in ways that numbers alone cannot capture. The talk among analysts and former players suggests that Higgins is the type of receiver who changes the emotional rhythm of a game. When the ball is in the air toward him, there is a sense of expectation, a belief that something favorable might happen even when coverage looks tight. That psychological edge is something New England has been missing. According to the rumor, the Patriots have been effective in structure, but the idea of injecting a receiver who thrives in chaos feels like a deliberate contrast. This imagined pairing between system and spontaneity is what excites fans and fuels conversations. Higgins is seen as someone who can turn broken plays into positive moments, who can reward quarterbacks for trust, and who can keep drives alive through sheer competitiveness. The speculation frames this as an evolution rather than a revolution, a careful enhancement that respects tradition, while embracing modern realities of offensive football. There is also a strategic layer to this rumor that goes beyond the field. The Patriots, if they truly are preparing an impactful offer, would be signaling confidence in their financial planning and long-term roster construction. Around the league, there is admiration for teams that can balance patience with opportunism, and the chatter suggests New England believes this is the right moment to strike. Higgins is not portrayed as a luxury, but as a necessity, a player who fills a void that has lingered too long. The speculation hints that internal evaluations have reached a consensus, that coaches and executives are aligned in their belief that an offense needs a clear centerpiece. By targeting Higgins, the Patriots would be choosing clarity over committee, star power over anonymity. This rumored approach speaks to a broader understanding that fans, players, and even sponsors respond to identifiable leaders, especially on offense. Another angle being discussed quietly is how such a move could influence future decisions. Bringing in Higgins could make New England a more attractive destination for other offensive players who want to be part of a unit with defined roles and credible threats. The rumor suggests a domino effect, where one bold acquisition shifts perception and opens doors. Free agents talk. Players notice when a team shows ambition, and that reputation can snowball. Higgins, in this speculative narrative, becomes more than a receiver. He becomes proof of concept. Proof that the Patriots are serious about building an offense that can compete in any environment. Coaches might feel empowered to expand the playbook. Quarterbacks might play with greater confidence, and defenses might practice differently knowing they have to prepare for elite opposition every week. The idea is that one move, if timed correctly, can change the energy of an entire building. The speculation also touches on how the Patriots fan base would respond emotionally. Supporters who have been patient through transitions are eager for a symbol of upward momentum. Higgins represents hope wrapped in credibility, a player whose reputation is built on consistent performance rather than fleeting hype. The rumor feeds into that desire, offering a vision of Sundays filled with anticipation rather than anxiety. Fans imagine the jerseys, the chants, the moments where Higgins makes a contested catch that swings momentum. These imagined moments matter because they reconnect supporters with the joy of expectation. The Patriots have always valued their relationship with their fan base, and a move like this would be interpreted as listening, as acknowledging that stability alone is not enough. Excitement is part of the product, and Higgins brings that in a quiet but undeniable way. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy, share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. From a competitive standpoint, the rumor paints a picture of strategic chess. Other teams in the conference would have to adjust their planning, considering how to defend a Patriots offense anchored by a true outside threat. Defensive coordinators would spend extra hours designing coverages, knowing that single coverage carries risk. This is the kind of ripple effect that elite receivers create, and it is why the speculation feels so weighty. Higgins is not just another name, he is a problem to be solved. The Patriots, in this narrative, are seeking to become the team that presents problems again, rather than the one reacting. That shift in mindset is subtle but powerful, and it aligns with the organization's historical emphasis on forcing opponents to play on their terms. As the rumor continues to circulate, unresolved and tantalizing, it leaves everyone in a state of watchful anticipation. The Patriots have not confirmed anything. Higgins has not spoken publicly in this imagined scenario, and yet the story refuses to fade. That persistence is often the hallmark of something real, brewing beneath the surface. Whether it culminates in an official announcement or quietly dissolves, the speculation itself has already reshaped conversations around the team. It has reminded the league that New England is still capable of bold ideas and calculated risks. Higgins, as a rumored acquisition, symbolizes that possibility, standing at the intersection of need, opportunity, and ambition. In the world of professional football, sometimes the rumors that feel the most compelling are the ones that reveal what a team truly wants to become. There is even chatter that Williams' influence could extend beyond the defensive line, affecting secondary performance by forcing hurried decisions and creating turnover opportunities. The rumor creates a vivid mental image of a defense capable of dictating the pace and flow of games, leaving offensive coordinators scrambling to adjust. Such speculation fuels excitement, debate, and anticipation, as fans and analysts alike try to predict how this rumored acquisition could redefine New England's defensive identity. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.